Okay. Yes, I've worked in wolf advocacy, and I've also worked at a wolf rescue, Wolf Mountain Sanctuary in the Sun Valley to be exact. And one of the things I noticed with some of the draft plans for the whole thing with wolves in California, I've noticed, not just in California, but in many other states, it seems that wolves are the only species of wildlife that seems to get population caps in place on how many are allowed to be alive. Now, 50 to 100 animals, if it were any other species of wildlife, it would still be considered critically endangered. But for whatever reason, wolves are the exception to the rule. And personally, I think the whole thing seems to be linked to politics and special interests, and that's just not right. I know myself and many other people in this country are growing increasingly frustrated and fed up with the hunting lobby and cattle ranching interests dictating wildlife policy over the rest of us. And, you know, I've seen, from working in wolf advocacy, I've seen the horrors and the torture that is inflicted on these animals by people up in areas like Idaho and Montana. Them screaming that they need to kill wolves to save elk, but their ideology is undoubtedly, excused, I don't mean any disrespect, it's the most idiotic thing I've heard. Kill wolves to save deer and elk, then turn around and kill the deer and the elk. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. And as far as with a lot of the claims that the hunting industry likes to say that, you know, they're just trying to manage wildlife and they're doing a public service, if you take a look at a lot of their hunting pages and their anti-wolf pages online, their behavior and their actions tell a completely different story from the ones they try to make themselves look like. And as far as California's wildlife policies are concerned, we are not Idaho, we are not Montana, we are not Wyoming, we are not Wisconsin, we are better than they are. And I think I not only speak for myself, but a lot of my other fellow Californians, that we do not want the trophy hunting and trapping of wolves to ever happen in our state, period. And that's that.
Yeah.